All right, folks. Back in the lab, back in the studio for another episode, episode 17. DJ 2Fresh. I got my main man on here with me, Keith Roseburough. What's happening?
Ain't not much, just cooling.
Man, I had to get you in here, bro. I had to get you in here, man.
Long
We
time.
gotta talk some shit, man.
Absolutely.
So, man, how's everything going on with you, man? How's the family?
Oh, family great, man. Kids doing wonderful, man. My son, who's had, a little bit of trauma to his mouth, as an adolescent, he just actually went and got braces. So that's a new adventure, more money.
Yeah, man.
So other than that, everything cooling, man. Just working through this pandemic, trying to stay safe out here, and making sure the kids good with the virtual learning.
Yeah, man. Just like I talk with my last guest, my folks, man. That virtual learning shit is the worst, bro. You would think, man, this state of the art shit, man, they could stop that shit from crashing, and they just having issues. My son, I be going on. My son just be sitting there like he got a job and shit, man, rubbing his temples and shit. I'm like, I know, son, man. I know. But yeah, man, the braces thing. I actually wanted braces when I was young. I thought it was a cool thing to do. So my mother was like, shit, you know how much that shit costs?
It's different now. Like, I went in the office into the orthodontist when he got him done, and like the kids are really loving it. Like, it was like at least 6 or 7 other kids in there, and you think you hear hollering and screaming,
Yeah.
and they was just in there cooling like this the end thing now.
So it only hurt when they got to tighten them though, right?
Yeah, when they put the rubber bands on. So like every 30 days they gotta go in and get the rubber bands changed out, which tightens the wire. Which pulls their teeth
so they
back.
don't actually tighten them. The rubber bands tighten them.
Yeah,
Bro, I
yeah.
thought that was just to be cool or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas used to have the green or the red joints. That's to actually tighten them.
Yeah, that's to actually hold the wire in place that's tightening everything.
Damn, well, I got the yuck mouth, man. My kids, look, my kids ain't getting no braces. I still thought about getting that Invisalign, man. I was like, shit, it might still be some hope. I got an underbite, so it's like, them niggas was like, we got to break your jaw and shit. So
Yeah, actually, that's crazy because that's what happened to my mother. My mother actually wanted to get her teeth straight, and she had an underbite, so they broke her jaw
hell
to
fucking
fix it.
no.
And that was probably about 15 years ago. And she just never got the braces. She got her jaw broke to get braces.
They never
and
got
never got them. And
Why she
just
ain't go back?
I don't know. I ain't never even asked her, but she just recently got 2 years ago. She got braces and she got them off now. So she finally completed it like 20 years
Hey,
later.
look. Shout out to the old heads with the braces. It ain't never too late. I don't give a fuck. I only got 2 teeth. Nigga, put the rubber band on my shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, besides work, man, what's up with the DJing, man? How's that treating you? Matter of fact, for those who don't know, my man is a certified DJ out here. You know what I'm saying? You need to hear that good shit, man. Get with him ASAP. You know what I mean?
DJing is going pretty good. Right now on the chopped and screwed side, it's Choptober. So for the whole month, we drop at least one mixtape every day. Over the last 3 years, we've managed to put out over 400 tapes just in October alone.
So it's more than one. It's not just you.
It's more than one. I got a coalition. It's about 6 or 7 of us, and we keeping it fresh for the streets, man.
Man, I feel like, man, only the 35s and up, man, really know about the screwed and chopped, dog. You know, I was cranking that shit, man, back when I was down south. That's why I learned about it when I was stationed in North Carolina, man.
Absolutely.
I was listening to some screwed and chopped R&B, and then they was like, nah, it's called fuck action.
Yeah.
So I was like, what's this, man? So my favorite R&B screwed and chopped joint is the Usher Seduction joint.
I feel a type of way and
About that song?
No, just Usher and the whole. I ain't really a real big Usher fan.
No. I wasn't. I was just the song. Just
the song.
like it's. You know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Back then when I was running and gunning, you know what I'm saying. that was my
Absolutely.
That was my go-to jam to seal the deal. You know what I'm saying.
Absolutely. So the crazy part is, me being from the East Coast, born and raised. My mom from South Carolina. My dad from D.C. Military. They was actually on their way to Hawaii. Birthday coming up, by the way, October 21st. So on October 20th, they was actually en route to Hawaii. And on the way to the airport, my mother felt something wasn't right. So they went to Walter Reed and had me. So I was actually supposed to be born in Hawaii.
Ooh,
So
slick.
So, umpteen years later, 18 years old, no direction, so I asked my mother for $5, and I remember the story like yesterday. Said, "Mom, can I get $5?" She said, "Sure. Get dressed." We went to PG Plaza recruiting station. She said, "Pick one."
Mm.
And I'm like, "What's this?"
So your mom wanted you to go.
Yeah, it was like,
What?
yeah. It was like I wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Out of high school, did the college thing, still wasn't doing nothing. So chose the Army. 2000 left and went down to Fort Jackson. Completed all basic training. Woo woo woo. I get to Louisiana, and I had a roommate from Chicago named Jumbo. So my first night there, they wild, they permanent party, they rip and run.
Yeah.
I'm new kid on the block, don't know nothing. I'm in the room.
Permanent party. I ain't heard permanent party in a minute. I'm about to bring that shit back.
So, I'm in the room, knocked out 8, 9 o'clock. About 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I hear what sound like a tape being caught up in the record player. And I'm like, go over there, wake him up. Hey, dog, something going on with your radio. The tape eating up. He said, nah, it's chopped and screwed. Went to sleep. The next day, he handed me a UGK Greatest Hits. And my life has been changed ever since then. And that was in 2000.
Bruh, tell you something. If I had to pick two UGK joints, I'm gonna go with Chopped and Screwed, High Life, and I'm gonna go with the outro, like the 9-minute joint,
The
little
9-minute, yeah.
When he was just like Free Larry Hoover, Free Larry Hoover. I was like,
yes.
Bruh, I don't remember how I actually got into it, but I just know that when I was coming home cranking that shit, niggas was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, bruh, y'all don't even know. And this is kind of like, this was coming home, every other weekend probably, and, 04, 05, 06. Niggas was still really cranking the go-go. And don't get me wrong, I'm a go-go lover to the end. But the Screwed and Chopped joint had y'all like consumed me.
Right.
So it's like, I wanted to hear everything. I would go on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the fuck we was using back then, and just search any song that I thought was good and just wanted to hear it Screwed and Chopped. And the one thing that, because, some people say it all sounds the same. Nah. Some people be chopping this shit too hard. Some people, I don't know the terms. Like, I know one guy I was listening to, he didn't even chop, he just slowed it down. He just called himself Jai Slowed Down. I used to listen to his shit because he used to put it out fast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's all he was doing was slowing it down. I was like, I feel like anybody can do your job, bro. And then I had another dude where he used to just drown the shit out. What I'm like, damn, bro, I can't even hit a song because you chopping the shit too hard.
Right.
Or a nigga who keep repeating the shit back and forth. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, so I don't think I ever had a favorite, but I know I was definitely cranking your shit real hard at one point.
Appreciate it.
Definitely.
Appreciate it.
You know what I mean? You was putting that shit out a lot. You was putting that shit out big time.
Absolutely, man. I felt like before I went to the military, I used to record songs off the radio on the tape. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like DJing was always, like, I always was in the music. Music was just always in me. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, now I'm in the Chopped and Screwed. Well, what's next? Well, they don't really got what I want to hear.
So you want your own shit.
So now I want my own shit. Welcome Virtual DJ. Trials and tribulations, and it's crazy. Shout out to Spriggs. He has every last tape that I've ever put out.
Spriggy.
On his hard drive. So it's crazy that, just riding around listening to it, I'm like, damn, man, that shit sounds terrible. But when I was making it, that shit was it.
That's just like this, man. Like, you listen to this episode, you listen to my last two, man. Like, damn, that nigga shit sound crisp. Nigga, go back to episode 1 and 2. That nigga shit was like, hey. This is the captain. Nigga, that shit was sounding crazy as hell. But that's part of the journey, man.
Yeah.
So when you DJing now, like, you have people that request you specifically because they want to hear Chopped and Screwed.
Sometimes most of the stuff I do, far as parties and stuff, is private parties. Weddings. Sweet 16s.
Where
you know
does
what
be
I'm
where the
saying?
money at though?
Oh yeah, that's the easiest 400-500 you can make.
Yeah.
Quick
Go on
like
that
you know what I'm
joint.
saying.
Whoa. That's all they
It's
want to
the
hear.
same lineup, bro.
They don't want
And
it.
to a DJ, that shit gets kind of boring. Like I like a wedding that say, "Hey, here are the 5 songs that we must have, and then everything else is on you." That's the shit I like. The shit that they got that shit.
Oh, so
all
that's how they
drum.
do it. So they come to you and they give you a couple of songs that they
Yeah,
want to
that
hear.
they want to hear, and they
Is there a
never.
cap on that shit? Because the nigga say, "Hey, I want to hear all 50 of these songs."
And he paying you.
As long as he paying you,
He
it don't
paying
matter.
you, and like, guess what I'm gonna do? Drop that shit in the playlist, and we gonna rock all 50 of them songs, and I'm gonna be sitting back. I hope the food good, cause I'm gonna eat while you rock out to those 50 tracks that you wanted. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the high and low moments, man, of the job? You know what I'm saying?
Equipment failure. Ooh,
It's when your shit fuck up.
when your shit fuck up,
And
man.
everybody looking at you like,
yeah,
fuck
like
you doing,
what
bro?
the fuck you doing, bro? Like this is especially a wedding.
how many times you had that happen?
Probably twice before you get out there and spend that money. You know, and have that backup shit, you know what I'm saying? But I've had it happen to me twice, and this is like,
I mean, how did it happen? Did just something you saw coming, or it just happened out of the
it
blue?
just happened out of the blue, man. That's technology. That's technology, bro. You don't know your computer about to get ready to crash until it crash.
Damn.
You know?
man.
So you got
So you telling me like this? Your joint just crashed and you was just done for the night?
nah,
Or you
not
couldn't-
done for the night, but if you don't have the know-it-all to kind of get your shit back up and running, yeah, you done.
So how long it took you to get the joint back up?
Probably about 30, 45 minutes, but I got some good men
Damn.
that's all around the city that I can call. Hey, emergency. I need you to get here, bring X, Y, and Z. You know, that's why you keep an auxiliary cord on you and make sure that your speaker got that 3.5 millimeter jack, because you can always run it through your phone just to kind of temporary until you get your main stuff back up.
Oh, okay. So what's your high moment? It's just like you got a party going, motherfuckers is hey ho,
Hey.
they want you to come down and party with them. They
Yeah,
throw you a
yeah.
little tip.
Oh yeah. Actually DJing for Tracy Braxton's husband's party.
Okay.
That shit was like a movie, man. That shit was lit, and I was starstruck, but at the same time, I'm the star because I'm controlling
'Cause
how
you got
people
the shit
gonna move
rocking.
in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm about to get ready to turn this motherfucker out.
Damn.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? So
That's what's up, man. And it's like, them recommendations go far, man. Like,
absolutely. Word of mouth,
they're like,
bro.
oh yeah, I use such and such man for my wedding. You should try him out. That's usually how I go. I mean, that's how everything is, man.
Everything,
Word of mouth,
everything.
man.
And that's why I think, as a black business owner, which we are, no matter what you're doing, you're a business owner. This is your business. You're not doing it for free. I think that we have to put more into the customer service aspect.
Hell yeah.
Because you know how to do your job, because you feel comfortable even putting it out there for sale.
Yeah.
So you know what you're doing, but we got to rein in the customer service aspect. If we tighten up the customer service aspect, bro, it ain't nothing that we can't do as a black community.
But
bruh.
the issue is, man, is just we just got bad attitudes. We're not receptive to somebody being like, damn, bro, you need to tighten the fuck up. Like, let's imagine nigga come to you like, nigga, what the fuck you playing? Nigga, you some shit. Then you sitting there, you out this motherfucker mixing your shit up, and the nigga tell you that, nigga, your whole shit thrown off.
But it's happened, though.
It has happened.
And it has. And so that's why those are teachable moments. Are you, like you always hear sports, and sports is used so much. You can have all the talent in the world, but are you coachable?
Yeah.
And that applies to everyday life.
If your attitude,
if your attitude some shit, nobody gonna want you. You know what I'm saying? So when you get that moment and it's like, dog, your podcast is ass. That's a teachable moment. In that moment right there, your next decision determines how far you're gonna go.
Yeah. Like, I've had people, like I said, my biggest issue for me was the sound quality. You know what I'm saying? I came into this shit green. I went on fucking Amazon. I was like, ooh, this look cheap. Bought a whole kit, had fucking 2 of these joints, mic stand, all that shit with it, not knowing that I got condenser mics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got the wrong mic. And even if I wanted to use it, condenser mic's supposed to be facing straight up. I'm looking straight into it. And that joint, that shit hit my sump pump. That shit hit my fridge. That joint hit this motherfucker swinging. That joint hit my daughter running around upstairs. Niggas hit me like, bro, I'm trying to roll with you, but this joint sound like some shit, bro.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, that shit y'all cut me a little deep, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, well, let me get it together. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you got to invest in yourself. I tell you what, if you ain't going to invest in yourself, don't do it. I don't give a fuck what you doing. If you ain't going to go ahead and swipe that card for the long haul, don't do it, bro.
Don't do it. Absolutely. I absolutely agree with that.
I agree with that shit, bro.
I agree with that 110%, man. And it's a hard moment because in that moment, it's almost like with your kids. You don't know when you going to need to swipe that Visa because something that your kids need. You can plan for you all day long. Yeah. You can plan. But with the kids, it's in a moment's notice.
You always gotta have that. You always gotta have that little just in the back of your mind.
You got to. So with your business, it's the same thing. Swipe that card. Think about it for a few minutes. Like, damn, how much other shit you could have did with that money. But in the long run, when you look back at that moment, you're like, damn, I'm glad I spent that little bit of bread because now, look at where I am.
Yeah. You're right. All right. So let's move to music. So we already talked chopped and screwed. I've been saying screwed and chopped. I feel like it's wrong, but
it's like so many different.
That's my shit though. I feel like, nigga, this is what I've been saying for like fucking 15 years. I'm not changing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So who you listening to right now?
Larry June.
Larry motherfucking June. Numbers.
Bro,
let me tell you something. I didn't know who the fuck, right before COVID, me and a couple of my men, we went to Cali, impromptu, middle of the week. They call it a carry-on bag trip or some shit like carry-on trip.
Right.
So we went up the joint, and my other man, they was playing this shit the whole time. And I was like, why the fuck they keep playing? I was like, y'all just playing Cali music because we in Cali? But I was like, these motherfucking beats sound a little similar. You know what I'm saying? I was like, who producing this? I was like, this Cardo? And then I came back and looked it up. I was like, damn, this nigga shit cranky. They a young nigga, too.
Young nigga. A lot of people don't know Larry, this is Larry's second run. He had a run like 10 years ago.
He got a lot of albums.
Oh, yeah, he got a lot. But like that Sock It To Me, that's like, it was more like the funny rap. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not even taking that serious. You know what I'm saying? The cadence was like funny. You know what I'm saying? Like
it was almost like he was rapping off on purpose type deal.
Some Silk the Shockers type shit.
You know
what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't feeling that shit.
I ain't messing with it.
But this shit he just did with Harry Fraud, keep going. Man, I woke up about 7:15 this morning. You know what's crazy is my alarm is Currency. You know what I'm saying? It's a song on there. Shout out to Currency, favorite rapper ever. And I was like, let me check this joint out. They got to that second track. I was like, God, Organic Miracle Slim?
Yes.
I'm like, bro, listen, man, that nigga Harry fucking Fraud. White dude, too.
White dude.
Like, literally, shout to white people on this, man. Y'all got a good one here, man. Harry fucking Fraud is probably the whitest name ever. Like, man, I don't know how many people should he work with, dog, but he just makes vicious fucking music. So I want to do this. So I want to go East Coast, West Coast, South. I want to know favorite rapper, West Coast.
West Coast of all time?
Oh, just period. Just right now or
well, right now, West Coast Larry. Larry, down south, Big Crit. I think Big Crit just got bars and he's so
it can be more than one person.
But I'm gonna go one. Cause see that's the hard part. See, you give people out when you say more than one. I got
multiples, bro. I got multiples, man.
Multiples, you give people outs. You give people
outs.
All
right, well fuck it. I gotta pick one then.
Yeah, you got to.
Go ahead. No, you
so
finish. And then
East Coast. Y'all might.
Listen. No, for the East Coast, I'm gonna give you OG. I'm gonna give you New School.
East Coast. I don't listen to East Coast
at all. Nobody.
It's hard, bro.
I'm talking like Virginia to fucking Canada.
I don't listen to East Coast rap.
Nobody.
If it's anybody, I would say A$AP Rocky.
Oh no, you lost me. On that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
All right.
I don't do East Coast, bro.
All right, so I'm gonna start. I got two for up north. So for my up north, OG Fab. I'm talking about soul tapes 1 through 3 Fab. I'm digging it, man. It's like I feel like it's the. I mean, I listen to chill rap, groovy tunes, whatever you want to call it, and I just feel like that's just what he's strong at. That's just like a featuring Jadakiss type deal.
Right. Right.
You put Jada on some groovy shit, like you gonna get the best. You gonna get the best out of him. So old school, I'm going with Fab. Newish, I'm going with Action Bronson.
I keep wanting him to fail, and now I do listen to it, but it's not a favorite of mine.
Listen, let me tell you something. He's saying whatever, and he mixing that shit in with food. The shit sounds funny. His beats are different. He don't give a fuck. I love it. Like,
I can see why. I can see why. I'm not knocking it. Like I said, I just can't judge it because
not all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like he just came out with something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I had to pick somebody from the house, I'm gonna go with Glizzy, and I'm going with Logic.
Glizzy.
Old Logic. I go with if I want to hear some trap-ish shit, I'm going with Shy Glizzy.
If I want, okay, so if we're gonna talk home, I'm gonna go I Am Northeast, and then Glizzy. I can't do Logic.
I mean, I pick Logic as my my conscious rapper.
Your conscious rapper.
So I pick him for that. It's like that shit he just put out, I thought was fucking trash. But if I go back to like one to the young Sinatras and all that shit, where the shit was like his groovy shit is groovy, but all this like continuously rapping about, you know, because you white, you biracial. I'm like, bro, like niggas already know, like get that shit a rest.
That's why I can't deal with it. So if we're gonna go home team, I'm gonna give you I Am Northeast and Mia Sparrow. And if you don't know who either one of them artists are, please look them up. They're on iTunes.
I'm gonna look them up.
They're on iTunes, Spotify, everything. Mia Sparrow, she just dropped a project, I think yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I Am Northeast, who's actually working real close with Kevin Gates.
Mm-hmm.
So check them two artists out.
I'm not a Kevin Gates fan, bro. I mean, it's an acquired taste. I can't get with it, man.
Right?
I feel like it's what's that other nigga that sounds just like him? It's another a big guy sound just like him. He's like, this type of shit don't.
Oh, Raw Wave.
Yeah, he sound just like him, bro.
Raw Wave. Let me tell you, for him to be as young as he is depressed. He's been through some fucking heartbreaks. I don't know what chick he met that
you can hear it in his music. I'm like, who did a man like this, bro?
They got him all the way in the
that
trenches.
nigga need to go. He need to go to therapy. All right, so if we going south, I could pick a lot of people, but bottom line, I'm going with Currency. Spitter and fucking Dreddy. I've been rolling with Spitter since Covert Coop, bro.
Oh, you ain't got to tell me, bro. I have just about everything that Spitter has ever put out.
And it's like, if I can put a number of mixtapes that this nigga has came out, let's just say he's came out with 50 mixtapes. It's probably more than that.
That's on the low end. 50.
Probably 100 mixtapes. At least 90 of them shits was certified bangers, dog. I'm talking, when I say certified banger, sorry, I mean, at least, if it's 10 tracks, at least 7 of them shits go.
Currency is like that moment rapper. Like, at this moment, I was feeling this, so I played this EP.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he has music for any mood that you're in.
Yep.
Like, Currency, like, since I first heard him, which was back on the Squad Up days with Lil Wayne, like, it was just like, who is this cat? He stand out from Wayne and them. You can hear that he was different.
I don't even remember the nigga with Wayne.
He was with
I
Wayne
don't, bro.
them.
I mean, I know he was, but
Yeah.
I just remember. I think it was so random, dog. I just happened to just come across this nigga's mixtape, and I was like, damn, I heard dun. And I was like, damn, this little old school beat coming in. The niggas, I was like, go BBS's. I was like, that nigga took the pay the full joint, and then I just kind of stuck with him, and I was like, bruh, like, I feel like this nigga's speaking to me right now, dog. And he's just a regular nigga. Like, he just got a nice house,
nigga.
got a bunch of cars.
Yeah.
He feel it. He smoke a lot of weed. He put his music out, And he just sit at this nigga like, I'm about to give y'all 3 tracks real quick. I'm like, stop giving me 3 tracks, bruh.
You got to appreciate it though.
No, I appreciate I appreciate it so much. Let me tell you something. I'd rather have 2 tracks than to have a nigga with 20 tracks and them shit's trash.
It's trash. And that's another thing while we talking currency. Like, them old school samples, if you was not raised in a black household that on fucking Saturday mornings at 7 o'clock in the morning, your parents was fucking blasting old school music, and when you hear that shit to this day, it still brings back that feeling. When I listen to Currency, when I listen to Larry June, when I listen to Dom Kennedy, I can go on. I can run you artists that use Harry Fraud, and the way that this dude flips samples, my God.
Yeah, bro. It's seamless, bro. I'm just like, I mean, how much shit you got in the vault, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, every now and you might hear nigga kind of reusing like the same beat. I'm like, I feel like I've never heard this nigga use the same shit, bro.
Nothing.
And it's just, I don't know, man. I just feel like Currency, it's like, you know, he probably can be as big as he wants, but I just feel like he just cool you know what I'm saying?
He's a cool, like,
and he kind of old, ain't he? He's getting up there. He's
yeah.
pushing 40, ain't he?
This is him, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's who he is.
This is who I am. I'm not trying to be this persona.
Yeah.
Like, I smoke a lot of weed, and I can rap a little. So this is what you're going to get. And it comes off better than, you know, I thought you was this dude, but now TMZ breaking this story, and you this dude. We know if you see Currency get in trouble, it's probably going to be for driving fast in one of them low riders or trying to get through the airport with a whole lot of weed. Yeah, anything other than that, I can't see it.
Let me tell you something. Me and the wife, we going to New Orleans for our damn wedding anniversary next month. I'm hoping I run into this nigga. I'm telling you, nigga, I'm going to be on some goddamn groupie. Currency, I love you. I'm going to be just like that. Slim.
If things are back open, every Wednesday,
he had that
they
little
had
spot.
the House of Blues.
Yep.
They had the house. Listen, I was stationed down in Louisiana, bro. Like, I got cultured down there.
I love it, bro. But, and then the West Coast, I mean, I would be honest, bro. Before Larry June kind of took me over, I wasn't listening to West Coast. So I was kind of on how you was on East Coast, not listening to it. I was on the West Coast. So it's like, he definitely opened my eyes. And it's like, you know, I can deal with Dom Kennedy when he's featured on there, but I'm not on him like that yet. So I'm like, I'm kind of just taking it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, so we didn't talk enough music. So we need to talk about the important shit. we need to talk about the industries. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We need to talk about them flights.
Yeah.
Flued out. Flued out. Dog. All right, so look, for those who don't know what the flued out shit is, every other day, every couple of days, we'll be on the Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, playing fucking Warzone, trying to catch a flight, you know what I'm saying, out of the game. For those who don't know what that is, that's when, you know what I mean, it's like 150 people, everybody fucking parachuting, is you and either you by yourself or you with 3 other people in quad group, and you try to kill as many people as you can tactically, and if you're the last person, the helicopter drop the rope, and they fly your ass out of there.
Absolutely.
So when I just happened to be on Facebook, and I see the video, and I'm like, what the fuck this nigga do? All I see is this nigga's bed. This nigga like getting flued out. I'm like, bruh. I died laughing for probably about a half hour. I was like, what the fuck is flued, bruh? But man,
it's crazy because it was just like in the moment. Like, for y'all that play Warzone, you already know how tense that last circle. Like, you're on edge, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, video games do something to you. You feel what I'm saying?
If you're a gamer.
If you're a gamer, it puts you in this moment, and it's not every game. Like, I don't get this way playing Madden, playing 2K. It does nothing for me. I do get giant up on the Madden though, when I played it. So it's like, in this moment, when you in that last circle where it could be 4 teams, and everything is just like slow motion. And it's like when you see that little strip come across the bottom and they say winner, like that first joint is like a drug. I can imagine people that smoke crack, Like when they hit when they first get it, now you're chasing it. Yeah, you above the clouds, and it's like they say you chasing that same high. Like I don't know, I don't smoke crack, so I don't know if they ever catch that same high. But I know in Warzone, when you see that Joan at the bottom, it's like the same feeling every time. So I listen to a lot of Future, and he always talk about flying chicks out, and the City Girls and Meg Thee Stallion. They have made Cardi B. They have made their niche in the game of saying that they got NBA players and all these people with money flying them out. So it was just like I saw the ropes drop, and it was like, oh, I'm getting flued out. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the whole thing came about. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. If I ever hate him, I'll be like, nah, you ain't come up with that shit, bro. My man said that shit first, though.
Absolutely, man.
But
absolutely.
Man, let me tell you, man, that fucking Warzone, that shit's stressful, bro. Like, I feel like I done definitely grew a couple more gray hairs in the beard, dog. Because it's like, my thing is, I didn't really take the Call of Duty shit that serious. But I know I always hated multiplayer. Because it's like, once you know the board, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas will just go and do the small map until they rank their gun up. They just sit in the corner to kill everybody. But it's like Warzone, bro. Like you got to be on your shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you playing with 3 other people, you got to wink link. Y'all not going to win.
You're not going to win.
Like, you can't win with just 2 niggas is sweet. one nigga subpar. And another nigga, all he good at is just reviving people.
Right,
you not going to win, dog. Somebody got to be able, y'all got to be covert in that joint. That shit got to be like a movie, dog. Like,
hey, what's funny is I was telling one of my partners, I was like, this game is not built for women because women are unlike men in the fact that you put 3-4 women that don't know each other in a room, you leave out, come back, they gonna still be doing what they was doing.
They won't say nothing to each other.
They not saying nothing. But you leave 4 dudes that ain't never met each other, lead them for a half an hour to an hour. Guess what? You gonna come back thinking them motherfuckers grew up in the same goddamn neighborhood. So it's like on this game, we call them Randys. I hate running with Randys. Them randoms, I hate it. But when the game first came out, you ain't know what this was. It was just like, oh, I'm just playing. So I'm jumping into quads like, hey, I want 3 people on my team.
Yeah.
So I've actually met some randoms that are like real live, like we talk to each other every day, like not just on the game. Like this shit is just like it's so intricate in life right now, man, because you have to be able to talk to people.
You have to. Like, don't get me wrong. I've gotten to the last circle in a game where niggas said absolutely nothing. but I also was with some shooters though. Like it was just 3 guys. It was 3 guys. They had the same clan name, and I was just the 4th wheel.
You was the random.
But it was like it was like I wasn't the sorriest person. But it was just like the Bama dropped the cluster strike, killed all of us. I was like, oh man. So it's just so many. I the thing that I love about the game is like you can never the same thing never works. You constantly have to change your game. You can't use the same gun. You can't use the same strategy. You can't land in the same place. The circle lands in a different place every time. You don't know who you're going against. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You may want to snipe today. You may want to be light machine gun this day. You might want to be rocket. Like you have to constantly adjust. So that just said the game is telling you like. You need to be good in all aspects to win. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if I'm the sniper on the team, or I'm either the rocket man or I'm the assault rifle guy. I'm working on my snipe game, but everybody's got to kind of be efficient in everything to win. If you on there and communication is key, man. Like my thing is shout to the squad, but we suck. You know what I'm saying? We be arguing and shit. I'm arguing with my man this morning. This nigga telling me we playing. What was it? We playing yesterday. This nigga telling me, oh, how the fuck you didn't see the dude on the other side of the hill and all this? I'm shooting one dude. You telling me I'm shooting this dude over here, and I'm supposed to be looking damn. Now, Grant, I'm shooting a dude from probably 50 to 100 yards away. I'm trying to get him out the way. I usually don't even shoot at people from that far. Now you telling me I'm supposed to see the other guy who on the other side. So once I kill this guy running around there, he waiting for me to shoot me. Bro, I'm not paying attention to that.
Right.
So that's why I always say, I'm like, look, if you gonna be on my team, once your ass die, you dead. Nigga, play dead. Don't say shit. I don't need to. To your left, to your right. I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro.
Absolutely.
You fucking me up with that.
I'm the same way, and this is like, I got a set of dudes, stream team, you know what I'm saying, that I run with, and we know each other's strengths and weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, the one common thing is communication, and not that over here or right there. What the fuck is that?
I need to know right. Like, just say right side. And
yeah,
that's
you
it.
got to.
Or don't say over there. Like, I need a direction.
You
know
got
what
to
I'm saying?
come with better comms. Your comms or your ping game got to be on 100. You know what I'm saying? Or else, I'm sitting at 55 wins right now.
Look, I don't know how many wins I got. It ain't close to that. Listen.
Nah.
If the team is listening, look, y'all ass on notice. I'm about to put y'all ass on a fucking 2-week notice. Y'all don't tighten up. Y'all about to be fucking fired. All right, you understand?
Yeah, it's definitely something though, man. Like you definitely develop a lot communication wise.
Yeah.
Your comms got to. You could be the sorriest motherfucker, but if you could communicate to me what the hell is going on, I want you on my team.
Yeah.
You can be that shooter. You 30 kills, but you ain't said shit. You ain't telling me nothing. I don't want you on my team. I don't want you on my team. My high kill game is 17, and we lost. So I can't even count. I can't even talk about that 17 kill game because didn't even get top 5. Like that meant nothing to me.
That's
you know what I'm
lot,
saying?
Bro.
But I got solo wins where I got 12, 13 Jones and some snipes that,
Trust me, I played with you. I seen that snipe. I was like, damn, he plucked cuz from all the way over there. Okay.
You know.
But
YouTube.
And then you on the Twitch zone too, right?
Absolutely. As of Thursday, I've just became an affiliate with Twitch. So
what does that mean? That's like if you got an IG, you got the little blue check on there or something like that.
Yeah, I'm affiliated, so I actually get paid now.
Oh shit! So how many people you got following you on there?
Right now I got 103.
How many you need? 100 people?
No, you only needed 50 people to follow. So it's a 4-step process. You got to have a certain average of viewers. You got to have a certain amount of followers. You have to stream for a certain amount of days, and you have to stream for a certain amount of hours.
So you got to be on that bitch pretty much.
I mean, to get the affiliate, yeah, but it was just like I've had Twitch since Madden, maybe 2015.
It's been out that long?
Yeah, Twitch has been out for a minute, man.
I thought that shit just came. I feel like that shit just came out yesterday or something.
No, it just got hot. You know what I'm saying? Like social, it's another form of social media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got it's really a young person's world, because if they had YouTube, Twitch when we was young gamers,
yeah,
we'll be on top of the world.
They would have been fucking me on that GoldenEye.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, GoldenEye. Shout out to the old heads that know what this is.
Hey, we used to have that motherfucking slap knife, nigga. We be chopping the shit out of each other on that joint.
Absolutely. So, in that world, you got take somebody like Ninja, who's a real big Fortnite
That's a wild
streamer.
nigga, dog. I never seen somebody get so amped, play that many matches.
That's like, you talking about somebody who has a dream job. You play video games 10 to 14 hours a day, and you're a millionaire. You're a fucking millionaire. Like, dog, that's a dream. Like, for me, I get a couple hours in, chill with the boys. I'm good.
Yeah.
If that was my job and I was making that type of money, you know how stressful that shit would be?
Hell yeah, especially if you losing.
Yeah.
Nigga, let me tell you, look, let me tell you something. If that was you, nigga, you definitely ain't just playing with anybody.
No, not at all.
You'd be like, let me see your kill death ratio.
Yeah,
Oh,
let me see all that.
How many wins you got? Oh, no.
Yeah, I can't fuck with you.
It's not going to work, cuz.
But that's like, esports really hit the market 5-6 years ago. When they start professional gaming. Like,
I seen that shit. I just happen to be like I be looking at Formula 1 racing. You know what I'm saying? I look at all types of motorsports racing, man, on the weekends. And I was like, what the fuck is esports? These niggas was doing Formula One racing from their house. They had the little controller.
Right.
I was like, shit, how much that little setup cost? I looked it up. I was like, oh, it's a couple grand. I'm like, what you do when the game be old? I mean, how you got to get a whole new setup? Shit, nah. I was like, I get it, but I ain't into it like that, man. I mean, I'm actually a racing game lover by heart, but that shit been dying out, man. Like, it ain't like back in the day, but you had the Need for Speed. Remember Need for Speed?
Need for Speed.
Shit, bro.
No.
PS1.
Let's go before that. How about Road Rash?
Road Rash. Look, Road Rash, fucking Driver.
Ooh.
Nigga used to have that motherfucking old junk and just throwing that bitch around the corners, man. Driver was the shit, and it was just like, you had like the Crew. I feel like the Crew 1 and 2 was like the latest and greatest. Oh, Grand Theft Auto, of course.
Right.
Was like the latest, but I'm like, Xbox got Forza, which I hear is fucking excellent. But like PlayStation don't have that premier like racing game. Like I play this during Assetto Competition, and it's like the GT class races, the Porsches, the McLarens,
Right.
the Benzes, and all that. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's long races. It's just what I'm into. So some days when niggas be, trying to catch that flight, I be like, nah, I'm racing today, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But PS5 coming out, man, and I'm really excited to see what the fuck they gonna do. I ain't buying that first batch though.
Well,
just let me know how it turn out. I mean,
I'm definitely gonna let you know because
listen,
I've already got mine.
Listen, if as long as they gonna keep on coming out with cross-gen games, nigga, I'll get my PlayStation probably.
Well, not only is it's like Call of Duty is like, and I hate to go back, but it's just like how groundbreaking this shit is. Like, stop being greedy.
It's the best joint. It's the best joint they ever made.
If you can have where you have a PlayStation and I have an Xbox, but we could play together in real time, all video games should be like that. If you like Xbox and I like PlayStation, don't force me to buy a PlayStation or Xbox to play with somebody.
That's what they
to
do.
play that one game. So Cold War is not only cross-platform, it's cross-generation. So people that still got the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 can play with the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 players.
That's what they call it? Series X.
Yeah, it's Xbox Series X.
They can come with a better name than that.
Man, they
fuck.
Yeah.
When I seen that, I was like, damn, $70. I was like, but if you weigh it out to buying a whole new system, shit. I was like, you'd be a fucking fool to just buy the regular little $60.
Yeah, $60 joint. You might well.
Did you get a chance to play the beta?
Yes, absolutely.
I ain't like that shit, bro.
I wasn't. I'm
not a Black Ops.
I'm
fan,
not a Black
bro.
Ops fan.
Like I'm not a Black. I feel like this shit be looking cheesy a little bit.
Modern Warfare is what actually bought me in. I was Xbox guy. I was Xbox guy coming
Xbox
up. You know what I'm saying?
I got the 3 Rings of Death twice.
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly.
I'm
and
done.
That's when I switched. So it's like when I got the 360, the first game I got was the World War, and I played that shit online, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? Couple months later, they came out with the Modern Warfare, the original, best shit ever.
I didn't come into Call of Duty to Modern Warfare 2, and I was like, what the fuck is this greatness, nigga?
Like the Modern Warfare, like the
whole Modern Warfare joint is good. Now, don't get me wrong. The World at War, was that World at War joints?
Nah,
was that
they
World
started jumping and
no. That was the old World at War joints. Was like the back in the day joints. Those shits was cool too.
Yeah.
You know another joint that I liked, man, that I feel like they gave up was Battlefield.
Battlefield.
I fuck with Battlefield.
It was on
bro.
the cusp. It had, but see, it gave way to everything that we're seeing now. I feel like
Battlefield opened the gate to the big map.
Exactly,
the big maps.
The word, what we know now as Battle Royale. They already had the formula, but they just couldn't capitalize on it. They was there.
So my thing, not to go back to Call of Duty. So are they going to have, if the Warzone's going to be a whole nother map, right?
Yeah. So
it better not be what the fuck we've been playing.
So Verdansk, right now we're in season 6. And excuse my nerdiness, but I work at night, so I watch so much YouTube at work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like right now with season 6, which was unscheduled. This is something that
I thought they wasn't going to do it.
Yeah,
because I seen it. I was like, oh shit.
This is something that was like rushed last minute. Because we usually get the new Call of Duties in October.
Yeah. Now it's next month.
Now it's next month only because they were waiting to see what the next gen games were gonna do. So they gave us season 6
because everybody bought next gen.
Yeah, everybody going next gen. So it's like now they about to get ready to do the Easter egg that should have happened in season 5, which is the bomb blowing up what we know right now as Verdansk. That's why they have the subway system. The subway systems are going to connect to a bunker. And if you actually open up the map and zoom all the way out, in the top left-hand corner, you can see where it's leading to somewhere else.
Which is going to be in Cold War.
So
they still going to have both.
So Warzone will be a standalone game. It's just going to tie the Black Ops, the whole Modern Warfare with the Black Ops. It's going to be the bridge in the middle. So we're not going to, if you don't have to buy Cold War, you're still going to have Warzone. Regardless. You don't have to buy the next Modern Warfare. You're still going to have Warzone. Warzone topped out in 3 weeks, 70 million users.
And niggas wasn't fucking with the Warzone at first.
Well, that's because
because Blackout was whack.
Blackout was whack.
Blackout was so fucking hard to play, bro.
But I like the what's the prison jump on Blackout, the prison version.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck, Alcatraz.
Yeah,
Alcatraz was all right. That shit was all right, but it was still.
But the gameplay was hard, man. Like it was really fucking hard to play. I was just like, how do y'all play this shit, bro? Because it's just like it's like they wouldn't give you enough shit. Like you be running around half the match with the fucking pistol. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't getting shit. When I saw Warzone, I was reading into it a lot, and I'm like, when I first got the joint, I'm like, what the fuck is the goddamn? Because when they first talked about it, it was supposed to be 200 players, and I'm like, they trying to outdo Fortnite. Like Fortnite was really like. When you look
my son was on that shit hard,
when you
bro.
look at when you look at what Fortnite did, man, for it to be a free game, these dudes like they put the bar so high. So it's like you hearing this coming to Call of Duty as a Call of Duty head, you're like, okay, something I can really fuck with. You know what I'm saying? They saying that this shit is gonna blow Blackout. It's gonna blow this shit out the water. When I first saw Warzone, I was in awe of the graphics and how they just made everything so fucking smooth.
And it was more user friendly for me. I was like any nigga you could just go on the room and spray some shit up. You gonna kill at least one nigga.
Right.
Blackout, you come in that bitch and you motherfucking you one bullet off to the left, nigga, you dead.
I can't even tell you how many wins I had in Blackout. That's how
Blackout, I was
trash.
I was horrible in Blackout, bro. I'm talking about when I was playing with randoms, bro, they'd be like, man, get this nigga off the fucking team. Nigga, I used to get kicked off the team, bro. I come in that joint, be boo, 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 miss everybody. They be like, nah, bro, you gotta go.
Yeah. So Warzone is gonna be a standalone game, and it's gonna be around for a while.
Well, that's a standard now. Everybody wants this type of play. You know what I'm saying? This like online. That's why a lot of games now are online only. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We used to play Division 2, we used to love that shit, but it's like it's an online game. You have to play with people. But I like that shit though. I mean, not because you got to talk to people, because it just makes the gameplay that much better.
Yeah, it's you can learn a computer.
Yeah,
that's why I kind of got away from Madden and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
I get it.
Whack, bro. I get like I didn't buy Madden this year, but I get it just to say I got this year's Madden. I stopped playing 2K like 2K19.
My mans and them, they say 2K the shit as long as you doing the my player joint. They say the game shit.
You know what you gotta do? Guess what you're doing? Spending money. You spend goddamn $60 for the game, and before you know it, you didn't put another $200-300 in it to get these VC points. And I ain't doing that.
Oh no.
I ain't doing that. So guess what? I don't even buy it. So I'm glad I got this shit. Now, granted, I do pop a few PayPal junks on there, you know what I'm saying, so I could buy the gold skins. You know what I'm saying? But that's
But I mean, it's part of the game.
That's part of the game, you know what I'm saying? But it's not mandatory that you do it, unlike the My Player shit. If you ain't buying VC points, your man gonna be some shit.
Forever. I played. I was like, damn, man. I was like, my man been at like 75 for a minute. This nigga missing layups, all that shit. I'm like,
and
nah,
then
I gotta go.
And then your boys in there 91, 92, swearing they just been grinding. Nah, they been swiping that Visa.
Getting smashed on.
Yeah, you know.
Nigga dropped $200 just to be not 92.
Just to be 92 and go at the playground and be like, I'd take anybody.
Wow, shit. You see how we just did that, bro? We went from talking motherfucking music, in depth, talking motherfucking video games. God damn. That's what a good fucking episode is, man. You're not even paying attention. Look, I wrote some shit down, nigga. We been off the script, bro. We been off of it, man. Look, but we gonna wrap it up, man. Look, I appreciate you coming out, man. Come fucking with me.
I appreciate
you know what I'm saying.
for
Coming
the
out the
invite,
joint,
baby.
man. Look, we gotta get up, man. Look, Keith Fish Tank, Roseburough. We not even gonna talk about how you got that fucking name.
Hey, no. And what's crazy is the anniversary of that is coming up because that was my birthday. That was my birthday when that happened at Sage House. That was my birthday.
I just know I was twisted. That's it. I just know I was twisted. I just know from I feel like the first 6 or 7 times I met this nigga, we always drunk.
we gonna say that story for
We'll
later
save
time.
it.
Later
Yeah.
time.
All right, y'all. Anyway, man, so let the folks know, man, where they can follow you at, man, where they can catch you, where they can book you, all that shit.
All right, you can catch me on Instagram at _DJ 2Fresh, DJ the number 2 Fresh, common spelling. You can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/DJ 2Fresh Chop. And you can catch me on Instagram, Keith Roseburough. Or you can catch me at the nearest liquor store. Say what's up.
All right, y'all. We out of here, man. Fluid Out Industries.
Fluid
all right?
out.
All right,
Peace.
Captain out.